Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Crypto Boost. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of international best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, he predicts that a giant market crash is coming in October, and it's already been triggered and will bring down gold, silver, and Bitcoin with it. The potential crash, he suggested, will be caused by policies taken by the US Federal Reserve and the Treasury. Institutional actions, according to Kiyosaki, do not reflect the present status of the economy. In today's video, we're going to discuss about how October crash might affect Bitcoin. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to never miss an update. Speaking to Michelle Makori, editor-in-chief of Kitco News, Kiyosaki explained the factors in the economy that have been leading up to this upcoming crash and highlighted the severity of the market downturn that's to come. It's going to be the biggest crash in world history. We've never had this much debt pumped up. Debt is the biggest problem of all. The debt to GDP ratio is out of sync. So when it comes down, and it's going to bring everything down with it, that's when I'm going to be buying more gold, silver, and Bitcoin, Kiyosaki said. The S&P 500 is really the S&P 7 and is being held up by Secretary of the Treasury Yellen and Fed Chair Powell. There's no correlation between the economy and what Yellen and Powell are doing. On the other hand, Kiyosaki emphasized that the drop would result in a price resurgence later. He recommends to investors that October is the best time to buy. He also stated that non-equity assets are long-term constructive. He said, "I'm a little strange in that I like crashes. This next crash is going to be really good. It will bring down gold, Bitcoin, stocks, but the good news is a crash is a good time to get rich," he said, adding that he is long-term still bullish on non-equity assets. That's why I'm optimistic, and I'm very optimistic on gold, silver, and Bitcoin, not on stocks. However, Kiyosaki stated that he was skeptical about the stock market's comeback following the crash. The author has earlier voiced long-term optimism on Bitcoin, claiming that the asset is yet unknown and may reach $1 million in 5 years. Kiyosaki's comments come as the House votes this week on a bill to suspend the U.S. debt ceiling. If Congress fails to come to an agreement before the October 18 deadline to raise the debt ceiling, the government will risk a default on its existing debt obligations, something that is unprecedented. Kiyosaki said that the same forces that have artificially propped up the equity markets, namely the expansion of the money supply, have also created a debt bubble. He added that inflation is unlikely to be persistent. Crypto holders need to at least understand that we've been here before. Short-term bursts of optimism, like we're seeing now, almost always are followed by a reversal. We don't believe this time will be any different, though it remains to be seen how steep that reversal is and from what point it begins. So that's all for today's video. Let us know your views in the comments section below. And don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.